Yo, it's the Fatboy Show on your number one station, RX Radio. I do hope that you're enjoying all the great music that we're playing for you today. And my goodness, there's been so much great music today, right? Well, there's plenty more of it to come, so make sure to not go anywhere. Today on the show, I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about, and I'm sure it's something that you have thought about too. The degree to which we are addicted to our phones, our smartphones. We have become slaves to these things. I mean, it is through this device that we get information. You know, we read newspaper articles that are published online, or we go to social medias, Facebook, Twitter, and see what people are saying. It is how we correspond and stay in touch with our friends and loved ones, you know, through email or SMS or WhatsApp and other chat services. It is how we are mostly entertained now by way of YouTube and, of course, the nefarious TikTok. Dun, dun, dun. My goodness. So people's brains are breaking because of their addiction to smartphones, and it's causing people to suffer from reduced attention spans, the inability to memorize things or to remember things properly, and it's also disrupting people's sleep patterns because people stare into these screens late into the night. Even when they get into bed, they can't shut off their phones. They gotta still be staring at it like, oh, who's texting me today? Oh, who's saying what on Twitter? What's going viral today? It has gotten to the point where people are even dying because of their phones. This next story I'm going to share with you is quite shocking. It is a story of a man who in Busoga East lost his life, and this happened on Thursday. He lost his life. Why? He suffocated. He drowned in a pit latrine. You know what a pit latrine is? Yeah? That structure, that rickety structure with a hole in the ground where you go to take a dump, a pit latrine. Yeah. So he fell into the pit and he drowned in feces and urine and whatever gooey, gory, disgusting slime is down there. He fell into it and he drowned in it. And why did he fall into it, you're asking? Oh, very good question. Well, he fell into it because here's what happened. Listen. So his phone, he went into the latrine with his phone, probably in his pocket or something, and then it slipped out of his pocket, and then it fell into the pit, into the hole of the pit latrine, and into the excrement down below. And, well, I guess he felt like whatever information was contained in that phone, or whatever feelings he had for the phone, was so strong that it was worth risking his life to try to retrieve it from the pit latrine. And so he actually went into the pit to try to manually extract it. Like he lowered himself into the pit and tried to extract the phone. And so what eyewitnesses said was that as they waited for him to come out of the pit latrine for close to an hour, he just didn't come out. For close to an hour, they waited for him in vain to come out of that pit latrine. And this prompted them to dig up the lower walls of the pit latrine only to find his lifeless body floating in the waste. One of the eyewitnesses says that this dude the man who went into the pit latrine had alerted them about the incident, about the phone falling in and him wanting to retrieve it. And so they stayed on to watch as he entered the pit latrine. And they did attempt to pull him out using ropes, but they were not successful. So they had to essentially dig a hole into the side of the walls, and they were able to extract his now lifeless body, having drowned in a pool of human excrement. What a way to die. Would you do that? Would you dive into a pit latrine and swim in feces just in order to retrieve the phone? I wouldn't. I'm one of those people that, first of all, values his life enough that I wouldn't do something so stupid. But also, why would I be diving in to extract the pit latrine? Most of us, I think, are concerned about the information that's in the device, in our phones. But like if you're storing your pictures on clouds, like on online clouds, and there's so many types of, there's Google Drive, so many services in which your information can be stored remotely. What about, so there's pictures, your email. Well, you can always open you can always access the same email account on another device or another phone. What else? Nudes that someone may have sent you on WhatsApp Guess what? Did you know that if you have been regularly backing up your information on WhatsApp, if you reinstall WhatsApp on another phone and you sync your line to the new phone, all that information, you can get it back. So all those nudes that you are scared you're going to lose because your phone fell into a pit latrine, you can retrieve all of it. It can be sent right back into your phone, and you can enjoy those sweet nudes that your ex-girlfriend sent you in the middle of the night as you lie alone in bed. You do not need to jump into a pit latrine to retrieve your phone, is what I'm saying. What a crazy story. Perhaps let us learn that there is more in life to value than just a pesky phone. Stay safe, my friends, and keep listening to The Fatboy Show on RX Radio.